Okay, so normals. All right, so one of the things that you want to check is make sure that your normals are set properly. So, like these guys, I have hardened edges on. And yeah, you just basically go through the model and make sure that where it should be hardened, it is hardened. Where it's softened, it's softened. All right, and so let's just pop over here to the normal sections. All right, and all right, so if I was to soften that guy, as you see, he now blends in, and I don't get that hard edge. This is one of the key things for making your models light in your game, is using this to add your detail. So there I've grabbed that edge and hardened him, and so now I get that nice little crease there. So it all depends on what you want and where you want it. And then certain things, like probably the bottom lid of this eye, maybe I wouldn't want 90, and so I can go in and I can adjust these guys manually so that, it has a bit of a crease, but it's not super extreme. I wanted more of an extreme one on the nose here because I'm actually building a sculpture a of this guy and not a little Viking per se. Okay, the all right. Now I built the shield over here using a NURB and then converted it. What happens a lot of times when you do this is the normals are facing the wrong way. So let's turn off the NURBs there. And so when I go and combine these guys, let's see, edit mesh, let's see, mesh, combine, and oops, and let's see, command, there we go. There's the attribute editor off screen. Okay, and I pop to my render stats, and I go to turn double-sided to off. This is what would show up in my game. So that's not that useful. To check this, you'd go to display, polygons, and typically I do the face normals, okay, which looks like that. As you can see, the normals on this guy on the shield are going inwards. All right, so I'm just going to select in the middle of the shield here. Let's try to grab one of these guys, and maybe this guy. All right, and that guy. And then I'll do the greater than on the keyboard to expand out. And yeah, I think I got a fair amount. And I go one more. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good. That's gotten most of them selected for me. And I hit reverse, and there we go. They are reversed. And so basically, I need to go through and select each of the guys that I want to reverse and manually reverse every single face there. Okay, until I have it uniform across the entire model. It's tedious, but it has to be done. Okay, reverse. I think I'm missing a few. Alrighty. Now, so that's part of it. I'm going to now go through and all right, turn the face normals off and turn on the vertex normals. Okay, I'm also going to take down their size so it's a little bit easier to work with them. So normals and normal size. All right, and they default to 0.4. I'm going to take it down to, maybe just, okay, 0.1. I guess we'll do it. Okay, so that's big enough so that you can see. So as you see, the hardened normals, okay, they're split. And the softened normals, okay, they're solo. All right, they're combined. They're basically an average of all the normals coming into that. All right, and so you can check that. If you have something that you don't want messed with, you can lock them, okay? In which case they look like that. They become yellow, all right? More importantly, when you find that you keep softening them, this just happened to me recently, and they're not actually softening, you display them, you see that they're yellow, and you go, oh, bleep, 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 and you go and you unlock them, and then you soften them. So those are your normals, and you need to make sure your models are conformed so that they have all the normals going in the same direction, and before you send them to the game engine, they've been hardened or softened in the way that you need them, just using the harden and soften edge there. Okay. But yeah, getting them properly reversed is critical, especially for games, but also in general. You really need to have these things under control. Otherwise, various tools don't work the way you expect them to. Um, my favorite is cloth showing up on the inside of a character, or fur. The fur shows up on the inside. All right, hope that helps. Have fun.